Okay, so this is my test recording. Hopefully the audio sounds fine. It's still going to be the same microphone I use for all of my normal playthroughs and such, but we're going to be testing Metal Gear Solid 5 for the test recording because I believe that this is my highest quality game on the PS4 currently at the moment, and this is a really good looking game, and it runs for the most part at a steady 60. There's a lot of parts in which it'll drop to, I'd say maybe 35, 30, but for the most part it's pretty good. So this is gonna be a maxed out recording. I even set a profile in the AverMedia device to be set called maxed out. So this way I'll be able to know whenever I'm going to be recording at full 60 frames per second, max quality, no variable bit rate, as a lot of people, I think a couple people might actually be doing that by accident when they're doing their big recordings. I don't think they're switching it to a constant bit rate or constant quality as they call it. But yeah, I'm going to be recording this as high quality as possible, recording even the audio at the highest audio. So if you're wondering how great the audio sounds underneath my voice, I guess, then here you go. So we're gonna do not a full playthrough. I mean, we could. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal to me, but you know, it's whatever. I guess I could do a quick run through the first mission. It's actually not too long of a mission. You can kind of just run through it. I'm not sure which difficulty I'm playing it on. I think I'm playing it on normal. And I left it off with my cousin who was playing it, and he was pretty bad. So
this is an infiltration mission.
So
you've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right.
I believe this looks better on my
dash button, you'll move faster.
On my on my recorder on the AverMedia than it does on my TV, though. I will definitely say that. But that's how a lot of things are, and it's quite sad. It's quite depressing when you see a game look better on your recording device than it does on your actual TV. So I feel like there's a very, very small input lag, and I know that because I play on a 0 ms response time monitor. So typically when I'm playing, you know,
press the action button.
I'm gonna know when there's some lag somewhere. But for the most part, I mean,
if you're going to eliminate him, use a gun.
I seen a guy on YouTube who was doing one of these test recordings, and he was, you know, he kept saying, you know, I want to say that there's something here, but there's not. And I think I understand what he means now, because it's pretty much like you can tell that there's something. Like there's a really slight, I'd even say like maybe 0.5, but it's not very big. It's not a very big lag at all. So hopefully I can use this as my primary capture device, because I used to use a HD PVR 1212, I think it is. Yeah. Not even the HD PVR 2, an HD PVR original
to the old prison area.
And
you can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
PVR, the very first one. Not even the remake that they did of the PVR. Like they made a couple models of the PVR,
knock him out,
just to improve
or kill him.
general stability.
His life is in
Mine's
your
so
hands.
unstable, it's so old, and I couldn't do anything with it anymore. So it was time for the upgrade, and I did it. I did it alright. You better speak, bro. Speak, boy. Oh, ammo, I don't want that. Now you're dead.
You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight.
Oh, I'm not moving anybody. You know what? We're just gonna go running and gun.
Contact me if you need advice.
I don't want to be stealthy. It's not very interesting to watch. I absolutely hate this response time or whatever. I forget what they call it, but it makes it like too easy. I've heard that you can turn it off, but I don't know. It's like, I absolutely hate using this, but I'll use it anyway because I don't feel like using anything else. But yeah, I mean, like, usually when there's a setting that I have to go, not necessarily out of the way, but it's something that's not off by default. I usually don't turn it off just because it kind of like, it's out of place to disable something that's already enabled. But it's okay.
So your suppressor is worn out.
Oh, well, there goes my suppressor. Get in there and get Chico. Chico, no! No! I don't even know where this guy's at. I can't see that. Hold on, I'm gonna have to full screen this. Can I full screen this? Thank you. Alright, hurry up and pick it, Snake. You gotta get in there. Hello? Chico?
It's too dangerous to try and contact the target. Wait for the enemy to stand down.
Oh, that's never gonna happen, man. I think we should just go for positive. We'll never get on positive. That's never gonna happen. Trial failed. You know, we're just gonna run around. I don't even care about Chico. Chico, you're dead. I wonder what happens. Can you kill Chico? Does anybody know that? Are you allowed to kill Chico? I kinda wanna go back and try and Chico. If anybody would do it, it would be my cousin. Like literally, he would be the one to shoot Chico. Just because Chico. Now we're gonna turn this into Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Snake Eater. Call of Duty Modern Snake Eater. Welcome to Call of Duty Modern Snake Eater. Game with snakes and high quality, high octane first person shooting madness. Take out Victor Reznov while eating a snake in one hand and Victor Reznov in the other. It's a very strange game, but all of the little kids will love it. They eat snakes for dinner and they will call their mothers noobs for not knowing what a snake eater is. And they'll be like, oh mom, you're just a snake eater. And they're like, son, where'd you learn that from? And they're like, of course, from Call of Duty Snake Eater. Call of Duty 2069. I don't know, man. Call of Duty's gonna go on forever, that's all I know. I'm quite serious about that. This guy's so hard. Of course, when I say that, he's like, what? I didn't see you, huh? 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 Bro, you walked into that. Oh. Oh, you're getting scared of the... I hate that. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. There was nothing I could do. I had to reload. I could have gotten up and fought them, but they kept pushing me back down. Anyway, that was just a quick test recording. I will try and get a couple more test recordings up soon. There's a PS Plus game that's coming out soon that I would like to try. So, I'll probably be doing that very soon. So, expect more of these. And just generally more recordings in general. Because I know I've been quite AFK, as the kids say these days. But anyway, this is just a test recording of the AverMedia Extremecap U3. This is at the maximum quality. Whatever you've seen is what you see. It's what I see, I should say. Everything's pretty much one-to-one. I didn't really feel too much lag. I think a majority of what I thought was lag was just in general me transitioning back to using my monitor as a default display device, which means that there's no input lag. So there's probably me just having like this issue of confliction of me wanting to say that there's some lag and then there's not any lag. So, you know, it's whatever. We're gonna maybe cause some more havoc maybe later on, but other than that, I wonder if I can hit a screenshot. Did that actually work? I don't... There was a screenshot. I was saying inside of my review that there was no way to do screenshots on the PS4 because it kept saying that the content was being protected, but that's because I didn't know that I accidentally turned HDCP back on after turning it off. Like, it just so happened before I began recording that I turned it back on, right? And the only way I knew that was because when I went to go record, it still told me the same thing. So, anyway, this has been a almost 10-minute recording, surprisingly. So, I'm gonna cut it off here. Not too bad of a software. and recorder in general. So we're going to be moving back to the ending of the review. I'm going to wrap it up and give my final thoughts after I review all of the video and all that and check it out. Alright, see you there.